Nicholas Backstrom has just announced that he is stepping away from the Capitals and from the game of hockey to reevaluate his future given the health injuries that he has been dealing with over the past few years. And as a Caps fan, I am both shocked and stunned, but at the same time also accepting of this decision. It felt like, in many ways, it was a long time coming. It's never really felt like Backstrom has been healthy since the Cup run in 2018. He's been open in the past about how much pain he's been dealing with while playing and recovering from that hip injury, and even though he just underwent a restructuring or regrafting operation in the offseason and said he's felt better than ever, it's clear that that injury is still nagging him, and it has hindered both his ability and his life outside of the game of hockey. While he didn't use the dreaded R word, it's hard for me to not imagine that retirement could be on the horizon for Nicholas Backstrom, and that we might have seen him play his last game as a member of the Washington Capitals or in the NHL altogether. And that's really sad because Backy was never, a superstar player, but he was always the perfect Robin to Alex Ovechkin's Batman, and he has scored more than his fair share of clutch playoff goals over his NHL career. I remember the day when Alex Ovechkin could barely speak English, got up behind the podium and announced the pick to take Nicholas Backstrom, and it was like the beginning of a beautiful partnership that lasted over a decade and a half and eventually culminated in them raising Stanley Cup together, and that was such a beautiful feeling and emotion for me, for my family, for my friends who are all Caps fans. And not only has Backstrom been an incredible player on the ice, but he's been an incredible member of the Washington, D.C. community off of it. He's really made the area his home, and he's been one of the most universally beloved D.C. sports icons in the city for the last decade, second maybe only to Ovechkin. So in the unlikely event that Nick Backstrom ever sees this video, I just want to say, on behalf of all Caps fans everywhere, Nicky, we thank you for all you've done. You've been an incredible player. Your number 19 is going to be hanging in the rafters one day. If this is it for you, I'm sad. I'm sorry. But it was a hell of a ride. You will always be welcomed in the DMV. Take care of your health. Take care of your family. We all love you. And thank you for everything.